Hey y'all! We are doing a Handmade Creations live tonight. We have a big package of stuff. There are 5 brands in here. Most of them have multiple items because it is also HHC's 11-year anniversary for February. So we're going to have some special anniversary items as well as the normal brand offerings. I'm excited to show these. This was all sent to me by all these brands to show off to y'all. HHC is currently open for January's sale. It is open through the 21st, so you have a couple more days to make your purchases of the January items, and then everything I'm going to show you tonight will go on sale February 14th through the 21st. So this is next month's stuff. Again, I know it's weird to show this while the site is still open, but deadlines and swatch pictures and all that stuff, I have to do this in a certain manner to get my stuff done in time. But it does also give me a chance to remind y'all that you can still purchase the items for January because it is still available. So there's a little bit of a silver lining there. I'm going to send this to our broadcasting channel before I forget. Awesome. Sent. And then we're going to get into this. I'm excited. I'm going to give it another minute and let some people come in. I'm wondering if Instagram is glitching because I have we're telling your followers that you started a live video still on my screen, which is strange. So there we go. Hello, Carolina. Yeah, I was like, I'm not sure if Instagram is cooperating or not. Hello, Sergeant Williams. So as I said, we have February HHC offerings here. January HHC is still open through the 21st. So if you haven't purchased your January stuff, or you forgot, or maybe you wanted to go back and take another peek, that is still available to do through the 21st. And then what I'm showing tonight will go on pre-order February 14th through the 21st. Wish listing always starts on the 1st of the month. So February 1st, you'll be able to add all of these goodies to your wish list. Again, there are 5 brands in here with lots of goodies to show. So I'm just going to go ahead and start unboxing, and we'll read descriptions and all that stuff as we go. Hi, Frida, or well, I'll do sub descriptions unless it's a scent, because I know we have Lizmo's Creations items in here, and y'all know they're scented. And then we also have some Bath and Body items from Victorian Varnish, so we'll have official descriptions for that, because there's no reason to flip the camera around for that. But anyways, y'all know how my lives work, and if you don't, then you will learn, and hopefully you will enjoy them. So let's get into it. The first thing right off the bat is a giant package from Lizmo's Creations. So we're going to get into it. It has a cute little thank you sticker on it too. I always love her fun paper. Fun fact, I actually saved the paper from the first PR package she ever sent me, and that is my background that I use for my photos. Oh, I saw something written on the outside, and I was like, wait a minute, but it's just confirming that it's for February. Hello, Kiss Me Marv, welcome in. Okay, so again, this is HHC February. Hello Handmade Creations offerings for February. Hi, Jen. January's offerings still available through the 21st. Y'all, we got some goodies here. Ooh, actually, it's very exciting. Lizmo is doing, I should get the info forms out for this too while I'm thinking about it. Lizmo Creations is doing a new item for HHC now. Every other month, they will have a refill oil, a 30 milliliter refill oil in the corresponding scent. And then the off months, when they're not doing that, I believe they will have a refill tool. Yes, I think that's the plan. So 1 month, just like Glisten and Glow does for PPU, they do their glitter grabber 1 month, and the next month they do the top coat, and they back and forth like that. I believe that is the new plan. Hello, Laura, with Lizmo's Creations. They're going to have a 30 milliliter refill oil 1 month, and then the next month they'll have their refill tool, and then they'll go back to the oil and bounce back and forth. I believe that's the plan anyways. I could be totally wrong, and Lizmo may come in here and yell at me later, but I'm pretty sure that's what she said. All right, there's a lot of goodies in this little package. I'm just going to grab whatever showed up in my hand first. This is their normal offering because, like I said, it is HHC's 11-year anniversary. So we have some anniversary offerings from some brands too. I just realized I stuck that sticker on my hand. I do that with work when I take price stickers off, or, you know, stickers from people's consoles and stuff. I stick them onto my hand and then I peel them off at the end. And out of habit, I totally just stuck that thank you sticker to my hand. Hello, Mama Cherry. How is your Disney... I was going to say vacation going. You go to Disney. I saw you were at the Disney Arts Festival. How is it going? Are you enjoying it? Was it fantastic? I saw some really cool pictures already. Hello, Wiz. Welcome in. Okay, so as I was saying, this is their normal offering. They are starting a new series. It is called Electric Fruits, which I'm very excited because I know this is going to be so fun. And obviously, this is going to be our Scrunchie Plus. And we have, ooh, okay, y'all, I don't even know what kind of fruit this is. This is really cute. It comes with your scrunchie, your refill, and then she always includes a cute little card here that talks about how, if I get it open, the brand started, what all they carry, where you can find their products at, so then you never forget. Hello, Crystal. Are we cooking tonight? What are we cooking tonight? I'm always just intrigued by what y'all are doing. And the fact that my lives just always line up with Crystal's dinner. So, okay, y'all, what do we get? Pomegranates. Okay. All right. I wouldn't have guessed that that's what that fruit is based on it. But first off, look at the colors of this. It is so bright. This is going to be UV reactive. I know it. Mama said, we just went for the day. It was a great day. I'm glad that you had a good day. Crystal says, yes, just turkey burgers and fries. Do you say just turkey burgers and fries? Like, that doesn't sound absolutely delicious. Wiz, Chelsea, my daughter, says she loves your hair. Hers is blue at the tips. Ooh, a blue at the tips is so much fun. I actually did that when I was quite young. I think that might have started the little buzz for colored hair. But yay, thank you. Tell her I said thank you. All right, so we have a super cute purple base with bright pink polka dots, and then it has these adorable little pomegranate, like flower-esque things on it. The paper says pomegranate. I've never seen a pomegranate that looks like a flower, but it's absolutely adorable. I will show this closer on the back camera. It is so bright. Like, that brightness is what it is, y'all. Like, it's so cute. And then we have there's a little bit of aqua on the flowers. I don't know if y'all can see that, which then matches our refill bottle. This is a 2 milliliter refill dropper style bottle. If I can get it open. There we go. And then inside our scrunchie, we have a purple corresponding zipper. Inside here, we have our little teeny tiny, you know what, I got that wrong. This is 2 milliliters. This is 5 milliliters. We have our little 2 milliliter rollerball cuticle oil. Laura says, painting a bathroom. Ooh, what color are you painting? Are you doing something fun or are you just touching up? Is it just white? Mama said, I'm working on another pointed pencil scarf. Ooh, those pencil scarves are so cute. Like, I feel like that would be the most fun gift for a teacher. Like, absolutely adorable. Okay, so this, we need to figure out what the scent is. I don't want to read the description yet, but I will tell you the name of this. Again, Electric Fruits is the new theme from Lizmo's Creations. Y'all, my brain stopped. The name is Pomango Punch. That's what the scrunchie duo is. It's Pomango Punch Scrunchie Duo, which the scent is then called Pomango Punch. Ooh, dark teal sounds pretty, Laura. You'll have to send me pictures. Frida says, my husband had decided to grill ribs for some reason. It's 27 degrees. He's regretting his life choices now. I feel that, but also sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do for food. Like, I know Kevin has grilled us steaks out in the snow before because I just really wanted a steak. I actually was out today and I think our high was 24, not counting wind chill stuff. I was out doing swatch photos today and that was fun. So, all right, let's smell this. I'm going to just take the dropper one. Y'all, I was, again, messing with consoles and stuff downstairs, so Clorox wipes are not my friend, so I'm going to go ham and put this on my cuticles. We do have some other smelly stuff to do later, so I'm only going to do it on one hand just to make it a little bit easier on myself. Oh, that smells so good. Okay, so we're Electric Fruits. Very, very fruity. I'm also trying to only rub it in with one hand, which is very awkward. But I'm trying not to, like, contaminate my other hand, so I have it for other stuff later. We'll see what happens. Okay, we're very fruity. I feel like there's some pineapple there. It would make sense there's pomegranate, right? Because, like, it's called pomegranate, so, like, there's got to be pomegranate in it. Maybe some, like, blackberry? I don't smell anything citrusy. Okay, what is actually in here? Oh, I love that I said I didn't smell anything citrusy. And the first thing is a fizzy grapefruit pop with juicy mango and tart pomegranate. Bold, bright, and electric. Yeah, I would not have... We guessed pomegranate right. I wouldn't have said grapefruit, but now that she says it, I can see the pomegranate base balanced with the... Or not pomegranate, the grapefruit balanced in there. And then you have the sweet mango. It's a sweet, fruity scent. It's very clean. It's not super pungent, like it's not an overly strong scent, which I appreciate. I know a lot of y'all who get migraines and headaches from scents will probably appreciate it as well. Laura said, with wind chills, we were negative 23 today. Maisie says we need to come live by you. That is awful, and it is probably warmer here, yes. I won't say that we don't have cold, because we do, and it stinks, but it is definitely warmer than you, and we have yet to have a mountain of snow yet, so I'm glad of that, too. Frida sent some freezing emojis. Yeah, that's too cold for me. Absolutely no for me. Okay, so our Pomango Punch Scrunchie Plus Duo, which again, you get the super cute scrunchie. I love these. They're great hair accessories and outfit accessories. And honestly, y'all, I'm real excited to take pictures of this one because it matches my hair so well right now. But you get the scrunchie plus you get the 5 milliliter dropper refill style, and then you get the 2 milliliter roller ball. All of this is in the duo for $11.50. There's a cap of 26 of these, so there's not a ton of these available. Absolutely adorable. I really want to see if it's UV reactive. I don't know that with all my lights on that we're going to be able to do that right now, but okay, so the polka dots definitely are, y'all. Look at those. I'm going to a Glow Bingo again in, I think, March. And I'm really hoping my ADD remembers to wear this because this would be super cute under the black lights there. And the keychain part stuck to my nail magnet. Didn't know it would do that, but I mean, metal and metal makes sense. But anyways, okay, so that is our Pomango Punch Scrunchie Plus Duo. And then we have some more items in here. So I'm going to actually put the oil. I always put both oils, which you can do. It does make it chunky, so I wouldn't recommend doing this to wear it out. But I do this for my swatch purposes, so I don't lose them. I put both of them in there. And then we have a cutie pin, which I am assuming is in the correlating scent here. Can I get you open? There we go. Maybe. Hello? Yay, we did it. Okay. So, Lizmo's Creations cutie pins are 6 milliliters. They are giant. Let me find an original one. The original ones are 3. So, it's literally double the amount of oil. It is a click style. So, you click the button down here. And then it is also refillable. So, when this empties out, you untwist this cap. And then there's a spring in here. So, you take a cuticle pusher or Q-tip or whatever, and you push it back down, the plunger, and then you fill it up. So this is in the same Pomango Punch scent. This is going to be $8.50 with a cap of 40 of these available. I'm not going to smell it because we already smelled it in the other form. And then we also have, I talked about it, that they are adding the new item. So this in here is a refill bottle of the same oil. So this is 30 milliliters in here of the Pomango Punch scent, and it's the same kind of dropper squeezy bottle style as the little 5 milliliter one is. So you can use this to refill your cutie pins if you would like, or to refill your little miniatures. And then, as I said, every other month they will have their refill tool, which I also have in here. But you receive one of these items. So this month will be the 30 milliliter refill bottle of oil. This one is $18. There's a cap of 20 of these available. Again, 30 milliliters. And then every other month you'll be able to get their refill tool, which is this cute little thing that you use. I shouldn't have put the little mini bottle away yet. You use that to open your little roller balls. It's got this little spot here that you like pop it on. I think technically it's this one. You get in there and then it pops up for you and it holds your roller ball, and then you can refill and put it all back together. So like I said, this is a new product, and every other month they're going to be switching off. So one month you'll get the refill oil, and then the next month you'll get the refill tool. And the tulle, again, that's not for this month, but I will give you guys a price. The tulle will only be $3 when it comes out in March, is when the first time you'll be able to purchase this from HHC. So putting that to the side, putting the oil back in here before I lose it, as I said I would. And I still smell some fruitiness, but it has definitely dissipated quite a bit. So again, if you are sensitive to scents, I think this one would be a safe one to try out. And then we also have another special item this month for the HHC 11-year anniversary. Can you buy that tool to pop up the roller ball? I think she sells them on her Etsy page. I believe you can buy them on there, but if you want to purchase them through HHC, it's going to be every other month. So this month will be the 30 milliliter oil, and then next month you'll be able to buy the replacement tool. I know that she's had the tool available before, I believe through HHC in the early days of her joining HHC, but I think you can buy it on her Etsy. You know what? Let's find out right now. Let's go to her Etsy page. There is a hair on my phone. It is taking everything in me to not blow it off and blow in the AirPod right now. Okay, so it did not come up. Oh, yes, okay. Well, you can get it on her Etsy. It looks like with a cuticle oil. So I'm not entirely positive on that, but I will reach out to her after this live. I'm going to write this down because, again, we're not going to remember to do this. And I will send you a DM if I can get my pen to work. I'm trying to write it down without looking at y'all. Okay, cool. So I'll reach out to her and see, because I thought you could buy it on her site. Again, it will be available on HHC in March. I mean, it is quite possible you'll go through your little oil in a month, but you'll probably be safe until it becomes available in HHC. So, okay, next thing we have, again, this is for the HHC's 11-year anniversary. It looks like we have another Scrunchie Plus Duo. Ooh, y'all, this is so cute. Okay, we have another Scrunchie Plus Duo, and then we have a cutie pen in the corresponding scent, which means I need to make sure I don't confuse these. Now, she does labels hers, so you know which one is which, although I just realized it's on the cap and not on the bottle, so I may potentially lose that lid. So I gotta be careful with that. But I'm gonna put that to the side too. So we have a super cute, this is called Island Bloom for 11 years. No problem. And if I forget, send me a DM. I'm going to try my hardest not to, which is why I wrote it down, because it may stick better in my head. But if I forget, just send me a message, or send Lizmo a message on Lizmo's Creations here on Instagram. She's really good about it, answering pretty quickly. So, okay, Island Bloom for 11 years. This is so cute, y'all. I feel like I'm upside down. It is a like teal background, and then it has vibrant flowers and florals on here. You've got pinks and greens and yellows and purples. This is really, really cute. It is officially described a vibrant flower field on a mint green background with a pink zipper. So, of course, we do have the super cute pink zipper. And then inside, you're going to find your little 2 milliliter roller ball. And I didn't show this on the first one. I always love this. The cute little Lizmo Creations tag. I love that this is hand sewn in every time, or handmade and then it's put in here, either which way. Super duper cute. Very tropical, Jen says. It is. It's very cute. Again, absolutely adorable. And then our little cuticle oil, and you get your 5 milliliter refill one, which matches the scrunchie zipper as always. I love that she does that. This duo is going to be $14.50 with a cap of 26 of these available. And again, there is a matching cutie pin, which I just realized is not technically on the list, but I'm gonna assume that it's gonna be the same price as the other one. It's $8.50. I don't have a cap for it. Okay, hold on. Vibrant flower scrunchie. Oh, okay. So this one, you get the Scrunchie Plus with your 2 milliliter oil ball, your 5 milliliter refill, and the cutie pen. So you get this whole set for this one for the $14.50. There's a cap of 26 of these available. So this is the whole shebang with this one. You get all 3 oils and the Scrunchie Plus for $14.50. There's a cap of 26 of these. Let's smell it. I did not read the description while I was trying to figure out everything over there. My watch keeps blowing up, y'all. Okay, I feel like all I'm smelling is this hand, so we're gonna put it on, and then the VB stuff's gonna go on arms, baby. We're gonna find unscented skin to work on. Ooh, okay, this one is very sweet, and it's got a little hint of floral to it, which, I mean, makes sense. It's called Island Bloom. We'll like this. Jen says, this is so much oil for that price, isn't it? Like, that's 6 milliliter cutie pen. That is crazy amount of oil alone. And then you're getting it with the other, because the cutie pens by themselves are $8.50. And then the Scrunchie Plus duos are usually $11.50. So that's what, $20? And you're getting this whole set for $14.50. So yeah, like that's a steal, y'all. That is a deal for sure. Yeah, this is sweet and fruity and a little florally. I do think it's stronger than the Pomango Punch was. I don't know that I can pick anything specific out. Like, I'm feeling some floral, but I don't really know what floral it is. It's not like, I can tell you it's not lavender or rose or jasmine or any of those, because those are usually like flowers that I don't typically like. Bath & Body Works has a new rose, y'all, and it is rosy. If you like a rose scent, you're gonna love it. But like, I was in the store next to the whole display, and it was too much for me. Anyways. Hello, Laura. Okay, yeah, I can't pick anything specific out here, y'all. It is sweet and florally with maybe a little fruit in there. A vibrant burst of pink hibiscus, juicy pop of fresh pineapple, floral, tropical, and glowing like an island in full bloom. Okay, hibiscus makes sense. And the pineapple is where I was getting the fruity. It's sweet and fruity with just a hint of that floral. I do feel like this is stronger than the Pomango Punch. This one might give some headaches to those who have scent sensitivities. I personally like it. I will use this one. It goes on my list of I like it. I wouldn't say it's a Chelsea scent, y'all. It's not bakery. It's not super fruity and sweet. But it is a very nice scent, and it's one that I will enjoy using. So, yes, very nice. Okay, so again, wrapping up Lizmo's items, because I know there was a bit here. We have the HHC 11-year anniversary bundle. I'm going to call it a bundle. So you get the Island Bloom for 11 years Scrunchie Plus with our cute flowers, the 2 milliliter roller ball, and the 5 milliliter roller ball like you typically would, plus the 6 milliliter refillable cutie pen. Hello, Tish. All of this for $14.50, cap of 26 of those available. And then you get their normal offering, which is starting the new theme of electric fruits, which has our Pomango Punch. I'm struggling to say that. So you have the Pomango Punch Scrunchie Plus with their super cute pomegranate purple pink pattern, and then the 2 milliliter and the 5 milliliter oil in this matching Pomango Punch scent. This is $11.50 with a cap of 26. And you have the option to purchase the Pomango Punch in the new 30 milliliter refill oil for $18. There's a cap of 20. I'm mixing up my numbers. $18, cap of 20 of these. And then, if you really love that scent, which y'all, it is a nice scent, you can also purchase the Cutie Pen 6 milliliter refillable Cutie Pen separately. And this one is $8.50, cap of 40. So, yes, lots and lots of stuff going on here. I'm very excited for this 30 milliliter. I know oftentimes y'all love the scents, and she doesn't always offer the matching cutie pen. So the fact that you can buy the giant refillable bottle at the same time, I love that. Tish says, the scrunchies are giving me inspiration to grow out my hair again. I love the scrunchies. You can totally wear them in a shorty hair as well, or just as accessories. I joke with Chris of Plant Nerd Broom all the time. I'm like, you should just put on your arm and go to the gym. Have an accessory. Wear it like a sweatband, because you could totally throw these in the washing machine, y'all. I would probably air dry it just to make sure it didn't shrink or something. But yeah, I'm like, just wear it as an accessory. Look at, like, it's so cute, and it goes with so many things. And I'm very, very excited to take pictures, because, like, y'all, honestly, this one's gonna look really cute with my hair too. Not even gonna lie. What am I gonna put in here for my little hidden thing? I don't know. We'll figure it out when I take pictures, because that's what always happens. I always scramble around trying to find something cute and small to stick inside of them. But you can use them for other things. I know for a fact that a lip balm fits down in here. Loops earplugs, those fit in here. I've used them before to put my earrings in when I got tired of wearing my earrings for the day. You could put a $20 bill in here if you're, dropping your kid off in the movies. Throw a scrunchie on their arm, put $20 in there. Lots of cute little things you can store in these, as well as not just oil, but the oil is a simple reminder that you should keep your cuticles oil. I'm not always great at it too, so like having it on your arm reminds you. Frida says that's a deal. Tish says there you go. Frida 30. I can't even envision. Y'all, I can't say it. Envision that. I don't even know. I can't. My words are not working tonight. So, okay, that's all of our Lizmo's creation items. I am going to set them to the side, but I will show those patterns on the Scrunchie Pluses closer when we flip our camera around. We're just gonna scoot things, do things. All of y'all go together. Stay. Cool. Okay. Also, y'all, her info sheets are hot pink now, and I love that. I love that. It's the little details for me, and indies just go above and beyond on their details. What do we have next? I'm grabbing stuff out. I always feel like we do scent stuff in the beginning, so that way we can smell it, but I'm just going to grab the things out. I'm going to grab whatever I grab and show it, and then when we get to scented, we'll stop and smell some stuff again. We're rolling like the wind tonight. All right. Ooh, we have Victorian Varnish. Oh, boy. I meant to look this up. Hello, Tiana. I am showing off some HHC items coming to February HHC. If y'all haven't placed your orders for January HHC, you have a couple days left. It's open through January 21st. This stuff will all go on sale February 14th through the 21st, and it is a pre-order. This is Hoamakia. Y'all, I can't. It is Hawaiian for congratulations, I believe is what the info sheet said. This is for the 11-year anniversary of HHC. There is a magnetic. Are you the magnetic? It doesn't say magnetic, so I'm assuming not, because Tammy's really good about labeling them. But just in case, I don't want to forget y'all. It's not. Okay, so it looks like we're a super shifty pink. There's orange to gold in there, and then we definitely have hollow in here. So let me grab the flash. Look how sparkly she is. And then if I do, can see the shift a little bit more. This reminds me of Kaleidoscopic, like a sibling to that. I don't know if it actually is or not, but it does make me think of that. It's very pretty. It's kind of a raspberry purpley base. I'm excited to see what it is out of the bottle. Excuse me, y'all. All right. Now, I do know we have a normal one from BB as well. Whether I grab that next or not, I don't know. It looks like maybe, because she usually leaves her little tabbies half on. So I'm assuming this is hers. Ooh, I see green, y'all. Yes. Okay. Oh, I also... Well, we can get into prices and stuff when we get into that part. This is Frilly Lily. They are continuing their books, botanicals, and tea, question mark. I think that's what their series is. Maybe I should have opened the info form. So Frilly Lily. And this one is the magnetic, which she labels. I love that. I appreciate it. And also then maybe I don't miss doing it. So it looks like we are a green-blue kind of multi-chrome base with hollow in there for sure. And then when we do our magnet... Yes. Ooh, it's kind of like a pinky burgundy base with the green magnetic pigment in there. Oh, she's pretty. And then I'm going to assume, yes, it looks like it's the Aurora Hollow Shimmer. Oh, look how shifty she is. Oh my gosh, y'all. This is definitely a distracted while driving polish. Oh, I'm obsessed. Look at that. You go from the beautiful purple red to the green. Crystal says, gorgeous. Tish says, that's cool. Oh, it's so pretty, y'all. I'm very, very excited to swatch this. I bet the velvet of that is going to be stunning. All right, I know I said we weren't going to figure out stuff, but I feel like I need to figure out stuff. So the one that I cannot say, Homaikai. Ooh, it is congratulations in Hawaiian. It is $14 with a cap of 200 of those. And then the Frilly Lily, which is their continuation of Books, Botanicals, and Tea, inspired by Victorian Amazon Water Lily. That one is $14 with a cap of 300 of those available. Kissing Art says, love that green. It's so pretty. So pretty. Next, we have a polish. This one is Sassy Sauce. And, ooh, she's cute. This is Cheers to 11 Years. So this is their anniversary celebration polish. It is a stunning silver, maybe light lavender hollow base. It's linear hollow. And it's got pink and black. Definitely pink glitters, maybe black shreds. I'm not totally positive. Where is Miss Jen? We've got black shreds. And then here it is with the flash. Yes, look at that flame. This is so cute. I love this. So sparkly. What is our pricing and cap here? This one is going to have a cap of $500 and priced at $13.50. That is so fun. And next, I think we have the second Sassy Sauce. Conveniently, things just kind of stick together when I put them in these bundles because they do obviously get sent to me from other brands. And it's just really nice to have them all in these baggies because I can like line them up on my shelf so I know who's what. I know some, I think Latanya uses like plastic shoe boxes. I just don't really have the room for that. She also gets way more than I do, y'all. Like she gets the whole HHC lineup. I have 5 brands here, which I am so grateful for. Do not get me wrong. I don't know how she does more than that. I don't think I could do more than that. I don't know that I want to do more than that. But like, it is nice that I just throw them in here. They kind of stick together. So we do have Sassy Sauce's second polish. Say that 3 times fast, y'all. This is Apple Teeny, which I think, are we starting a new series? It doesn't say. She was doing, no, she is continuing her theme of shoes here. Usually she says what her inspiration was, but she didn't on this one. We are going to be $13.50 with a cap of 300 of this one. It is a apple green, and then it has this beautiful like blue kind of glow shimmer to it. And then it looks like we've got ghost flakies, or unicorn flakies, whatever term you want to use, UCC flakies. But there are flakies in here. I'm going to put my flash on it so you can maybe see those flakes just a little bit more. They're very shifty and glowy. Ooh, look at that glow at the end. I feel like these are going to be those super strong blue glow ones that just don't feel real to me. This is really pretty. Y'all know I love green. I'm very excited to see this one on. So again, that one is Apple Teeny from HHC. For HHC from Sassy Sauce Polish. Those are the words that were supposed to come out of my mouth. Ooh, next we have our LynB. Ooh, and I got it open without a cuticle tool. Cool. I see some really pretty shifty purple here. Maybe blurple even. This is called Peep Durple. She loves her tongue twisters. I always struggle to say them. She is continuing her series. Yeah, I don't remember what it was called. Last month was Beepy Sleen, which is still available on the website. Idioms, maybe that's what it was. It's her inspiration. I'm not positive, y'all. They're so cute. This is a super pretty blurple kind of base, and then it's got tons and tons of flakies. It is definitely a flaky bomb, and I think there's hollow in here. So let's grab the flash. Oh yes, definitely hollow sparkles in there. This one is going to be $13.50 with a cap of 150 of these available. This is so pretty, y'all. I'm very, very excited to get this one outside in some daylight. I hope we have sun, but honestly, y'all, I just love the look of polish in outdoor lighting, which is why I do it, whether we have sun or not. It's still gorgeous, even if it is a cloudy, gross day. You'll still have just beautiful pictures outside. So I do try to do it in all the lighting so you can see it in all the ways. And that one I hope has sun because it deserves sun. Next, who do we have? We have Colors to Carol. I was going to put that on the floor, y'all. We reuse those here. I don't need maple tearing those up. This is Sunkissed Petals. They are continuing their new series. They just started it last month, Always in Season. So this is Sunkissed Petals. And somewhere, there we go, I have my sheet. This one's going to be $13.50. There's a cap of 110 available of these. Oh my god, my nose is just... and it is a very pretty lavender lilac-y base. We've got a gorgeous orangey pink shimmer in there. And then it's got tons of flakies as well. I don't know what type of flakies they are. What does she label as? Candy Aurora flakies. I feel like I know things about polish, and then Colors to Carol finds a new pigment or a new flaky or a new glitter, and then just everything I know goes out the window. So these are Candy Aurora flakies, so they're super shifty. We definitely have some irregular sizes, so there's some larger ones and some smaller ones. Very pretty and glowy. And honestly, she's gorgeous with that LynB. Like, those are beautiful next to each other. We have, oh, I was gonna say we have one more polish, but we have technically, this is Victorian Varnishes. There we go. This is Victorian Varnishes Captivate Magnetic Top Coat. Hello, Shamrock Ann 22. If I remember, it is Ann is your government name. Welcome in. Oh, and thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Y'all, I am so grateful. I hit 3K followers this week, and like, it blows my mind that 3,000 people want to see my nails. And I love it. I would still do it if only 100 people were following it, because I love doing this. But thank you all so much for following me and wanting to see this content. So, and I'm always open to like suggestions. Speaking of suggestions, I forgot to tell y'all what is on my hands right now. So my left hand is Cupcake Polish Midnight Chalet from their new Après ski collection, launches on January 23rd. It's a beautiful purple magnetic. And then my right hand is Lift Ticket from the same collection, again launching January 23rd, Cupcake Polish. I'm going to try and put those in the descriptions from now on as well. I did manage it last week, or not last week, from our live on Saturday. I think I was live Saturday. So I'm going to try and do that from now on, because people do ask and I forget to say it. So I will try and say it in my videos, as well as put it in descriptions here and on YouTube. Hello, Melissa. Thank you, Crystal. Thanks, Carolina. Yeah, I don't know. It just makes me happy that y'all like my content. Tish, do you have any giveaways planned? I hope okay to ask. It's always okay to ask any question you want to ask. I don't have anything planned right now. Honestly, I get so busy just with swatching and my normal life that coordinating some stuff like that is not always the easiest thing. I want to do something like that, and I had the thought of, hey, that'd be cool. But then, you know, ADD kicked in and it just didn't happen. So maybe we could do something. I don't know. I've done a couple giveaways in the past, mostly just when I receive extra items and things. But I like to do, when I do giveaways, I like to do more of a positivity note, where like you tag a friend and tell them something you like about them, instead of like, I hate requiring people to follow me and all that, because I don't do it to get subscribers. I just do it. But that's a great question, Tish, and maybe something in the future I could do. Jen says, wait, what are we? Congrats for, I missed it. Oh, I see, congratulations. Yes, I hit 3K followers here on Instagram, and y'all, my YouTube's growing a little bit too. I'm at like 230, which still surprised me. My goal in the very beginning was just like, it'd be really cool to hit 100. So the fact that I have doubled that blows my mind too. So thank you all for watching me here and over there. I appreciate it. Okay, back to Victorian Varnishes Captivate. So this is a magnetic top coat, or magnetic sealing top coat technically. You still need top coat after this to really help protect your nails. But the idea of this is you put on your magnetic polishes, all the layers that you're going to do, 1, 2, or 3 layers, let it fully dry, usually like 5-10 minutes. And then you put a layer of this on. It is very thin, so you can apply generously, and then you magnetize it, and it reactivates all the magnetic pigment to pull. It is so fantastic. I have shown it once on a live before. I will show how it's going to work. I'll show it tonight as well while we're on here. But it just, if you struggle with magnetics, this will really help you. It's a game changer for sure. This is going to be $9. It doesn't say a cap on my thing. It doesn't say no cap either. But I'm going to assume no cap, because she does carry this in her normal site all the time as well. So fantastic product. Again, I will show how we use it. I will actually show it with her Frilly Lily offering for this month, so you can see it with her specific magnetics too. Thank you, Frida. She sent some congratulation confettis. That's what I'm calling those. I don't really know. They make me think of piñatas. Those are the emojis. And then the last things in here are Lavish from VV. We have 2 this month because, again, we have anniversary things happening. So one of them is her normal theme, what have you, the Books, Botanicals, and Tea. That is a 2-ounce airless pump bottle, which, y'all, I finished one today. I was sad, but also glad because, like, it's always fun when you finish one. And when I tell y'all that you get everything out of this is the one I finished today. There is, oh, I was about to say there's nothing coming out of it, and then I guess it was upside down. So maybe tip, is when you think you're empty, turn it upside down. Y'all, I swear I pumped it like 5 times and nothing came out today. Okay, I want to take this off. I don't want to waste it, but like, I can't have this scent on right now because it's a stronger one. This one is This Ship is Bananas. I believe that's what it's called. Yeah, and it's a very strong chocolate banana scent. So I don't really want to have it. Oh, I just dropped it on my remote. Oh, y'all, we're a mess. I don't really want it on my skin because I need to smell these. But surprise! I was gonna say, you really get everything out. You do. Like, it pumped, nothing came out. Christina Tiny Bubbles has physically opened one of these jars just to be like, I could probably scrape some out, you know, how you cut open like your toothpaste, your lotion or whatever. And there was literally nothing left. So these airless pump bottles are great. They get every drop out for you. Mine was literally in my trash can down here upside down. So maybe that helped get some more. I don't know what happened. I promise I wasn't lying. I thought it was empty. So Crystal said that's the one I just finished the other week. Isn't it so good? I love that scent. I picked that one up at PBE and I love it. Laura said, I think this qualifies as an official live. It does. The KS has started. We are official. It's not nail polish in my hands yet, but it is definitely cuticle oil and craziness or lavish hand cream everywhere. Back to our new month's offering for HHC. This one is, I lost my paper, Divine Lychee. I believe this is meant to go with her Books, Botanical, and Tea series. And if I can find my cuticle pusher, we will get it popped open. I told Kevin, because he likes to, like, he'll find out how long I think my live's going to be, and then he times dinner out with it. And he was like, what do you think tonight? I was like, probably 2 hours. He was like, oh, yeah. And I was like, yeah, because I've got, there's only, well, I think I said 7 polishes because I miscounted, but I'm like, there's, 7 polishes and then a bunch of smelly stuff, and the smelly stuff always takes time, y'all. Everyone, like, you would think that, oh, I opened this and I smelled it, that would take nothing, but we're 43 minutes into this live, and I feel like all I've done is smelled stuff. So, Jen says, there's a cocoa banana chapstick. It's Minions themed. Ooh, that sounds really fun. I like the chocolate banana. It's nice. I have a chocolate banana scented top coat too, and it's one of my favorites, but I don't ever use it because I'm afraid I'm going to run out of it. That's the whole thing too. So, all right. Divine Lychee. Let's get into this one. This one is in a 2-ounce bottle. This is the Lavish in our 2-ounce bottle. And I think I wrote Lavish down for the second one. Okay, I didn't. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. Everything's fine. Jen says, it's so yummy. Okay, so Divine Lychee. Let's see. I'm going to pull my sleeve up a little bit more. I was wearing a thermal top today for taking swatch pictures outside in the freezing cold. All right, what do you smell like? Couple pumps. Ooh, we got a lot there. And a little goes a long way, y'all. Like, this, for me, is my hands and my arms. This is a little bit more than I typically need personally. So I'm going to rub that into my arm. Look at that. Look at how much is there. Again, a little goes a long way. This is the Lavish Hand and Cuticle Cream. Okay, and she smells really nice. Ooh. Laura says, I can't do chocolate scented things. They always smell so fake to me. I actually have a hot cocoa candle from Bath & Body Works I was warming today while I was swatching. And that one, like, my brain was like chocolate. I literally was sitting here and I was like, man, I smell chocolate. I smell brownies. And I was like, oh, duh, it's the candle. Like, that one smells so good. Just the same. Okay. Now, obviously, Divine Lychee. It's got to have lychee in it, right? My brain says guava or mango. And maybe some floral. No one told me it's going to have 12,000 things in here. It's a light floral if there's floral. Like, I want to say lily, maybe? Yeah, it's just got a little hint of something green, if that makes sense. Crystal says, I love that hot cocoa from Bath & Body Works. Doesn't it smell so good? I got a free candle. I don't remember why. I had a free item or something, or free candle. I don't know. And I bought that one, and I absolutely love warming that one. It smells so, so good. It does make me hungry, but it smells good. Okay. So lychee, maybe mango / guava, and then some sort of greenery. I can't tell you what. I said lily. We're going to stick with that. Let's see. We are a refreshing yet bright blend of lychee mixed with red tea, geranium, and lily. Oh, I got lily right. All right, so there's no mango. It's just lychee. I can't say I've ever smelled a lychee. I've eaten one. I've tried a lychee. I don't think I've ever sniffed it. But it's very fruity. It does have that fresh greenery scent to it. It's not overly florally. This is one, again, that I would definitely use. When I get the really florally stuff, I give it to my mom or my sister or the girls at work. Like, somebody gets it. It gets used for sure, but they're not for me. This one I like. It's nice. I won't call it a Chelsea scent because it is not a bakery. It's not fruity, super sweet. But it's nice. It's very clean. And then the floral to it just gives it like a freshness. It's nice. It's not very strong either, so I think this one might be safe if you do have scent sensitivity. It's a nice scent. I like it. My other hand is now covered with it, and I need to use that hand. I don't know what to do here. We're just gonna leave it. I popped a peely. I don't even know when it happened. I'll find it somewhere in my house. Although, pro tip, if you do use a peel-off base coat and you are struggling to get them off, really oil up your hands, and the oil will get up under the ear. You could use Lavish, obviously, but the oil will get up under your peely and help it remove too. Been there, done that. I've done that quite often accidentally, where I've lavished up my hands and then found peelies just come off. Now, I do use a latex peel-off, so my peel-off comes off easier than the other style. I don't even know what you would call the other style, but the not latex but still peel-off, like Unt. And Colors to Carol has one too. And anyways, what do I have on my nails? Laura, we said that, but thank you for asking. These are both Cupcake polishes from their new Après Ski collection. On the left is Midnight Chalet. On my right is Lift Ticket. Both of these come out with the rest of the collection January 23rd. Water base. Thank you, Jen. That's what the other type of peel off is. Thank you, Wiz. Yeah, my brain. I see one over here. I have one right there from Colors to Carol, but yeah, couldn't. And you're fine, Laura. I don't mind mentioning it again. Okay, so that was our 2-ounce Divine Lychee scent. I don't know if I said prices. This one is capped at $50, available for $9. And then we have one more smelly, which is Potion, which is body lotion from Victorian Varnish. So you have the Lavish, which is hand and cuticle cream, and then you have Potion, which is their body lotion. And this one is in the scent Aloha Strawberry. This is for the HHC anniversary. This is a 3.5 ounce, again, airless pump style bottle, so you're going to get every drop out of here. And I'm trying to find the, like, there we go, the perforation to open that up. Now, Aloha Strawberry makes me think I'm going to like this. I am expecting obviously strawberry. I'm thinking maybe some fruity, maybe a little floral, but I think this is going to be a Chelsea scent. Tammy's not in here to say that it's a Chelsea scent, but we're going to find out. So Jen says, I love Potion with periods in between even. So, and then a vial, which I guess is potion-esque. All right, so Aloha Strawberry, again, I'm going to put it on this arm. Bam. I'm just going to use a little bit. Obviously, you're using on your body. You're going to want more than that. But for this purpose, I don't want to use too much. So, and this hand should be fairly scent-free. Lizmo's scent is still there a little bit, not very bright, but the inside of my hand didn't get used. So we're going in. I'm going to rub her in a bit before I smell it. Your body chemistry does play with scents too. Ooh, okay. So when I first started rubbing in, I got an instant strawberry whiff. And then now that I'm smelling it full on and it's been rubbed in, we have, oh, there's something perfume-like. I'm not sure. Like powdery, maybe musky. No, I wouldn't say musk. It feels a little powder to it. It's not overwhelmingly strawberry, which surprised me. I thought this was going to be very sweet strawberry based on the name. Maybe a little hint of floral. It's very soft and subtle. It's not a crazy in-your-face scent. I'm not going to classify it as a Chelsea scent. It's nice. Again, don't hate it. We'll use it. Not my go-to sweet, fruity, bakery, gourmand kind of style. It's very clean and kind of refreshing. I can't pick out any solid notes. Again, I feel like strawberry has to be there, right? But like, do I think it's strawberry? I just got Tipsy Strawberry Cuticle Balm, and I love that one. I don't know that I've smelled that one, but again, I feel like there would be a strong strawberry, and I would not guess there's strawberry in this. If you said, here is this thing, and didn't call it Aloha Strawberry, I would never guess strawberry. It is described as a fusion of sweet, fresh strawberries, juicy tangerine, papaya, and lovely coconut, wrapped in golden shortcake and whipped cream. I could see maybe the tangerine papaya. It is fruity. It's got a little fruit, a little sweet, which is probably the whipped cream. I don't know that I get the golden shortcake. To me, that would be vanilla-y. That description sounds very bakery to me, and this does not seem bakery. It is refreshing and clean and bright, but I would not call this a bakery scent at all. Crystal says, it's really sweet. I think you would like it. I probably would really like that one. Jen says, I need to try that one. Currently using apple balsam, and so good. This is nice. Again, would not call it fruity. Like, it's not fruity. It's not bakery. It's just clean and refreshing. Still a very nice scent. Again, this one is in a 3.5 ounce airless pump bottle. We are going to be $13 with a hard cap of 50 of these available. Very nice. Tiana says, Tipsy Strawberry smells like the carton strawberry shortcake. I love it. I have 3 of them. See, that one is a Chelsea scent. Give me all the bakeries. Frida's body chemistry is weird. My mom used to wear a perfume called Diorissimo. I'm sure I butchered that I adore. I'd love to wear it in her memory of her, and it smells vile on me. Yes, they do. They definitely do change. Hello, Galaxy Tiff. I actually was at an event recently where they were doing like one of the pheromone perfumes that they put on you, so it smells different on different people. And those always surprise me, and typically they do come off a little fruity on me. So maybe that's why I like fruit. Maybe I'm just a little fruity, y'all. I don't know. So that though is everything opened. We have smelled all the things. We have shown off all the things. Now we're going to get into the actual swatching portion of this. I'm going to grab a drink. I'm going to turn on the air filter. So that way, hopefully, you know, we don't have fumes all night. So, okay. I also very much still smell the Lavish. Like, she is there. So if you have a sensitivity, it may not be for you. That was the Divine Lychee, where I feel like the Potion Strawberry one is a little bit lighter on the scent. And then Lizmo stuff, still a little there, not super strong. So Lizmo's I think would be good if you have sensitivities. Vivi's Strawberry is pretty light. The Lavish Divine Lychee, she's stronger. Just so anyone who has scent sensitivities has my 2 cents on it. I don't have super sensitivities. Occasionally something will give me a headache, but very rarely. So I can't 100% attest to that. But if I was doing a strong level, I would say Lizmo's are pretty low key. And then you've got the Potion kind of in a middle ground. And then I would say the Lavish, I would call it a 7 out of 10 scale wise. Not super strong, but definitely there. Cool. All right. Let's flip you all around. And we're going to get into this. Flipping, scooching, and zooming in just a little. Here is today's info. So everything I am showing you, I don't think I'm missing anything tonight. So all the items you have, everything from Sassy Sauce, both of her polishes, Colors to Carol's polish, LynB's polish, Lizmo's items, although I don't think, I feel like I'm missing something. Is it the Island Scrunchie Plus? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. But I also went down her papers. So, no, I think that's everything. So you've got the Pomango Punch on its Scrunchie Duo on its own, the refill, and then the Cutie Pen, and then the Island Bloom Scrunchie Bundle is on there too. Okay, so yeah, everything is on here. And then Victorian Varnishes items. This looks awful over here, but I did want to note that this is a 2 ounce Lavish, since the Potion is a 3.5 ounce container, and I didn't write the word Potion on here. I missed that too, but I wanted to show you that there is a difference, because there is obviously a price difference on those as well. Jen says, I love Frilly Lily in Glass Bead and Velvet. Oh, I'm very excited to see it in both of those forms, because it's so pretty in the bottle. Okay, let me move some paper so I can find things like, you know, our swatch wheel, because we're going to need that tonight, and some swatch sticks because we have a magnetic we're going to do tonight. Yeah, we're gonna get into this, and I don't really have a rhyme or reason. Okay, Colors to Carol is in here. Carolina is in here, I believe, or she was. I think she's still in here. Yes, Carolina's in here. Okay, so let's do her polish first, because she is here. We have our Sun-Kissed Petals, and somewhere I have my paper for that. Yes, okay, Sun-Kissed Petals. Again, they are continuing their new series that just started last month, Always in Season. This one is a medium lavender crelly with red, pink, copper, green shifting shimmer and candy aurora flakes. This one is going to be capped at 110 bottles available for $13.50. Just remembered I didn't turn on my filter. See, y'all, even when I say I'm going to do something, I forget it because I get distracted. Carolina says, I'm here. Yes, you are. Hello, Nolmi. Welcome in. I apologize if I said that incorrectly. All right, so Sun-Kissed Petals. Let's get it on our swatch wheel. I know typically in my swatches, y'all, or in a brand specific swatches, we do singular coats of things and move around them and then come back. But for multi-brands, especially when we have a brand in here, I do prefer to do both coats kind of back to back, so that way we can finish off a brand and move on to the next. So that's what we're going to do tonight. So here it is, one coat. This is such a pretty base. Y'all, I just painted my office chair, and this is the color I wanted, and I ended up with a darker color, but it didn't matter because it's already starting to flake off, even though I followed the directions. Anyways, that's a different story. Carolina says, packing orders and listening to you. Oh, I'm sure I am a great company there. Laura says, that's so pretty. Foxy Nails says, ethereal in one coat. Crystal says that. See, y'all, I know your names, and then I see your handle, and that's just all I can do is read it. As far as opacity, I'm not going to use the naked. Y'all, I still don't know where that paley went. All right, so we are definitely in need of a second coat, but it has such a strong, beautiful shimmer in there that I don't think we're going to have any problems with two coats, but it is a little thin on one. Here it is over my naked nail, so you can see it. But Crystal says ethereal in one coat. It very much is ethereal in one coat. So you could wear it one coat just lightly and have this beautiful shimmer in there. And then, of course, those beautiful, beautiful flakes pop up. I love this. Let's do a second coat, though. I know typically we would let things dry longer. But again, it's just, I feel like for precision's sake, that's not the word I want. I don't know. Just to keep everything orderly for those who rewatch and such, I think it's just going to be easier if we finish with a brand before moving on to another brand. Less confusing, hopefully. But there it is in its second coat. It definitely deepened it up. If you have a very strong visible nail line, you might want a blurring base coat. I obviously have no visible nail line, so I don't think I'm going to have a problem in two coats. Laura said you could do a live swatch of this one on my nail. That technically that's true. I could, Laura. I could do a live swatch of this one. Tish says with some fairies and moon stamps on top, that would be beautiful too. Ooh, yes, it would, because it is very fantasy-esque there with that gorgeous shimmer. All right, Laura said I could do one on my nail. All right, we'll do it. Carolina's here. She gets to be special. All right. And yes, I'm floating it. I don't know why I choose to do it this way. I make my life hard, okay? Although Laura should know, I said I shouldn't do this anymore because I did the Crellies for Colors to Carol's new winter Crelly collection. And I did not have a paley base, so that was fun to remove the next day. All right, here it is in one coat on my natural nail. So it is definitely on the sheerer side in one coat, but it's really pretty. You can see all that beautiful shimmer in there. And then, of course, the flakies pick up too. Laura says that's actually gorgeous in one coat, isn't it? I think this could be a really pretty topper because of its sheer. Ooh, can you imagine this over like a navy color? I love those little flakies. They just kind of twinkle in there too. We're going to ignore the fact that it's in my free edge there. Oh, and there goes that pop. That peely is trying to go. All right, she's gone. She's gone. She said no. Okay, well, now I have another naked nail, y'all. All right. Again, usually we let things dry, but I'm going to try and do a second coat. This one I am going to set down because I'm trying to be gentle so I don't move anything around. You definitely always want to leave more time in between coats, y'all. Always, always, always. but we're doing this live. And we ain't got time for that. All right, here's our second coat. So she is a tiny bit still sheer. Obviously, you can see even my little nail line there. So full opacity, you may want a third coat. I think it's so pretty with that sheerness, honestly. So I'm gonna go with sheers. I like the 2 coats. And again, those beautiful shift. You can easily see the red, the pink, green, and the copper in it. All those colors. And then you've got those candy Aurora flakes. Beautiful. Laura says, just don't put any glitters on your nails. Yeah, right. Do you think I'm going to remember that? I'm going to do it anyways. Tish, when you do peely base coats, do you put anything on your nail before? I do not. I do just straight up peel off base coat, but that is because I need to pop my peelies quite easily. I actually have really been loving Colors to Carol's gluey latex peel off base coat. This has been my go-to lately. Actually, since I just turned upside down and you cannot see that I have used half the bottle already. Maybe you can see that line. Yeah. Maybe I've used more than half the bottle, y'all. It is my go-to, but I do pop my peelies off almost the day after every day. Like I did 5 swatches today. These will come off tomorrow morning and I will do another 4 tomorrow and then the next day, and we repeat and keep going. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome in. So yeah, but that is I use a latex and I don't put anything underneath it. You could use a normal base coat if you wanted a stronger bond, or use a water-based. I think that lasts longer than a latex, but for me, I like to pop my stuff easily and quickly. So here is 2 coats on my nail of Sun-Kissed Petals. And then we also did 2 coats on our swatch wheel. Again, this one is $13.50. There's a cap of 110 available. I will give y'all a label shot. Colors to Carol sent a purple heart. This is beautiful. Crystal says beautiful. And Tish says cool, thanks. Of course. All right, so here's a label shot. I feel like we're not focusing the way I want. I'm going to zoom in just a smidge more. I know Instagram's weird about focusing when we're not zoomed. All right, 2 coats of Colors to Carol's Sun-Kissed Petals. And then 4 funsies, and anybody who wants it, here is 2 coats on my natural nail of it. This is a lot harder to get to not be blurry. Super pretty. I love how shifty and glowy this is. Again, I really hope we have some sunshine, but I think this is going to be really pretty in that like dusky, shadowy light too outdoors. Beautiful. Honestly, I think it's going to be pretty in all lighting, so like beautiful. So that's Colors to Carol's offering. And I don't like, my brain says, what do we go into next? Because we've, I don't have a rhyme or reason to these yet. Vote. Do we want to go Sassy Sauce next? Do we want to go Victorian Varnish next? Or do we want to go LynB next? Somebody, whatever gets typed in the chat first is what we're doing. That's how I'm feeling, y'all. Because I don't know which way to go. Crystal says LynB next. Got it. Sounds like the perfect plan for me. And then we've got a vote for Sassy next, so that we'll do Sassy after LynB. All right, cool. We got an order. Thanks, y'all. I appreciate you making my decisions. You are so welcome, Carolina. Thank you for popping in and hanging out with us. I'm sure you have so many orders to do with your beautiful new collections. If y'all didn't know, she just dropped her Soft Reset Crelly winter line. Gorgeous. It's a 4-piece with a topper collection. 4-piece Crellys and then 1 beautiful topper. And then she also launched her brain has stopped working. Another 4-piece collection. It is written in petals. It's a Valentine's collection, and it is super cute too. So definitely go check those out on her page. I have swatches on my page, but I'm sure she has so many orders from that. And if you do order from her website, y'all, you can use my code Chelsea to save 10%. It is not an affiliate code. It does not stack with anything. That is only good on Colors to Carol's website. Putting that out there too. So interactive, Jen says. It is. I like when y'all can help me out. All right. So LynB's, I have to find that paper somewhere. I have too many papers this time. I really need to like start Xeroxing things and combining them into one paper. But then I feel like I would read description on that on accident and I would know what's in here. All right. LynB is Peep Durple. This one is a buildable purple base, filled with a rainbow of shifting flakies and added hollow sparkle. It's $13.50 with a cap of 150 of these. Her offering this month currently is a green called Beepy Sleen, and it is very similar to this. So I feel like these would be great to go together. If you want to check that out, it's on the website right now on HHC's website, shophhc.com. For January, again, that stuff is available through January 21st. Everything today starts wishlisting on February 1st, pre-order February 14th through the 21st. So let's get a coat of Peep Purple on here. This is so pretty. Ooh, let me show the hollow in the bottle too. Yes, look at how sparkly that is. It's beautiful. Let's get it on our swatch wheel. And actually, I really love that we're doing this one next because I felt like these two went nicely together in the bottle. So now we can see them next to each other on our swatch wheel. First coat, again, it says it's a buildable base, which makes me feel like it's going to be a sheer jelly vibe. And it is. Look at all those flakies in there. You have a whole rainbow of flakies. It literally says with a rainbow of shifting flakies. So she nailed the description, y'all. There's a rainbow right there. Like, I don't have to do anything. If this doesn't scream Lisa Frank, y'all. Opacity, one coat. We definitely need a second coat. But she does say it's a buildable polish. So we're going to be sheer on the first, second, potentially even second coat. The green for me, BP Sleen, that's available right now, that one I felt like was opaque into enough for me because I feel like it's a jelly-esque. I feel like you want a little bit of see-throughness. That's my opinion. But I think 2 coats on this is going to be good. Crystal says that's pretty. It really is. Let's grab the flash to show off the hollow in this as well. I love this. I think this is so fun. It's got all the rainbows, all the shift. It's very much a do something polish. Like, you can't move your hands without noticing this. So pretty. Let's do a second coat. Again, if you're painting your natural. If you're painting on your actual hands, nails, I guess you wouldn't paint your hand. I don't know. If you were actually using this, you would want to wait longer between your coats. But for swatch live purposes here, we're going to go in with a second coat now because I'm impatient and I want to show this in 2 coats. All right, it definitely did deepen. I love that you have a deeper, like, first coats I felt like these were close to the same shade, but this is definitely a deeper purple than Colors to Carols, and I really do think they go together nicely. If you really wanted to up that ethereal game, you could layer these even. Opacity, I feel like it's decent into, again, you are going to have some visible nail line, just because it is a buildable base. You could do a third coat if you really want to. If you do a third coat, you're going to have all the flakies, like, for sure. I know Jen is a 3-coater, and this would have so many flakies on that third coat. But I love that you can easily see all those colors. There's no question if it's missing green or blue or anything, like, they are all there. And then again, we'll grab our flash and show off the hollow. Super sparkly. Laura says, ooh, I want this one. Those flakes are so good, aren't they? And it is jam-packed with flakes, y'all. Jen says, yep, that's stuff a 3-coater for me. And that's okay. You can always do 3 coats. I'm a 2 medium coater. Some people are 3 thin coaters. Some people are 1 crazy thick coater and then it never dries. But, you know, to each their own. To each their own. This is absolutely beautiful, y'all. I love this one. I really do. This is going in my keep bin for sure after it gets posted. So this was LynB Designs, 2 coats of Peep Purple. Again, this one is going to be $13.50 with a cap of 150 bottles available. Such a pretty polish. All right, we saw votes for Sassy Sauce next, so that's where I'm going. Gotta find that paper. There we are. She's the small one. She sends me all her stuff on one page, and then I have to cut them up into individuals. Not complaining, but it does mean my strip of paper for today is this big. All right, so we have 2 polishes this month. I'm going to go with her normal offering first. This is her continued shoe themed. I know she'll have her inspiration in the HHC group. It's probably in the spoiler, will be in the spoiler thread, and in the Sassy Sauce social Facebook group. Usually she has it on our info sheet, but I don't see, usually she says inspired by a picture of a green stiletto or something, but I don't have that information. So, but it is continued on the theme shoes. It is apple teeny, if I didn't say that already. It's an acid green jelly with a green gold shimmer and green blue shifting ghost flakies. This one was named by our firecracker, Mary Sandberg. She is a crazy dictionary of polish names, y'all. Like I don't know where they come from. She is a master at it. This one is going to be $13.50 with a cap of 300 bottles. Now, again, this is labeled as a jelly, so I'm not expecting full opacity on this one. We're definitely going to have to build up. Oh, y'all, my hands are so smooth right now from all the lotion and oil. I almost couldn't open that bottle. But we got it. We did it. We are strong, independent women here. And we're going to get a first coat of Sassy Sauce Polish Apple Teeny on our swatch wheel. First coat. Ooh, look at that. Okay, I do want to point out that we're probably a little bit more bright, neon-y. There's a hair. Get off there. Looks like a waffle hair. On this opaque base. I think that's going to have an effect on how bright this is. But this is beautiful. Again, you have a gorgeous shimmer on those stunning shifty flakies. Opacity, definitely thin on one coat. And I really love this with the purples. Like, this is such a pretty combo for me. This is my office, y'all. I got green walls. I got purple chair. I got pink curtains and decorate. My office is pink, purple, and blue. So pink, purple, and blue. Pink, purple, and green. So this is it for me. Hello, Polychroma Polish. Welcome in. I am showing off some offerings coming to Hello Handmade Creations next month in February. This here is one coat of Sassy Sauce Polish Apple Teeny. It is so pretty. Y'all, we popped a peely, so I think... Hiya, Mia. Welcome in. Well, I read your name and then I just stopped at Mia, which I think I did that last time, but Mia is correct. Yay, winning. All right, y'all. Again, I got a naked nail, and this is a buildable jelly, so I want to see it on a natural nail. Let's do that while we're here because we can. And I am curious what it looks like jelly-wise on a natural nail with that visible nail line. Okay, so it has so much shimmer and so many flakies. I have no doubt this is going to be opaque in 2 coats. Look at those flakes, y'all. Ugh. Isn't it gorgeous? Okay, I love this. Again, I love green. This is a winner for me. Let's do a second coat on the swatch wheel. And I'm really happy with that opacity. Again, it's got so much shimmer that I think it's going to hide any visible nail line. If you're not happy in 2, you could go to 3 or use a blurring base. Laura says, love, me too. I love the way these flakes pick up. They very much are that style of flake that just doesn't look real to me. Like it looks like when a computer glitches out. They're very like pixelated, glowy. They're beautiful. So again, this one was described as an acid green jelly with green gold shimmer and green blue shifting ghost flakes. Super, super pretty. Hello, BRB. I'm painting my nails. I love your handle. Welcome in. I've got some offerings coming to Hello Handmade Creations in January. This is 2 coats of Sassy Sauce Polish Apple Teeny. And since we've done it on my thumb, y'all, let's do a second coat. Again, if you're doing this for polish wearability in real life, real time, you want things to dry better than this. But we're doing it live, and I don't want y'all to be here for 17 hours. So I'm going with the second coat before the first was fully dry. Don't be me. Yes. Oh, I love it. Okay. Again, I'm happy with 2 coats. I know Jen is going to do 3 coats because Jen likes 3 coats, but I am a 2 medium coater and I am totally fine with this in 2 medium coats. Look at those flakes, y'all. And that golden green shimmer really picks up on the nail. It's beautiful. So that was our Sassy Sauce Apple Teeny. Here's a label shot. 2 coats on our swatch wheel here. This one is going to be $13.50 with a cap of 300 available. Give you a label shot there. And then Natural Nail for anyone who wants to screenshot that. So pretty. Y'all, even out of the arch light, like it's glowing and it's going to distract me all night. I know it. I love it. And then we do have a second polish from Sassy Sauce this coming month, February. We have Cheers to 11 Years. It's to celebrate HHC's 11th anniversary. This one is a Party in a Bottle. It's a linear hollow with golden pink shimmer, hot pink micro glitter, and black flakes. It's going to be $13.50 with a cap of 500 of this one available, which I'm glad it has a high cap because y'all, I think people are going to love this. Look at that beautiful hot pink shimmer. You can see it. It goes pink to gold, and then it is a linear hollow, so I'm going to grab our flash and show the hollow. There is that gorgeous flame. I think Sassy does linear hollows amazing. This is no exception. It's gorgeous. This reminds me of a Girly Bits polish that I bought when I first started. It was just the silver with the pink in it. So I love the added of the black flakes in there. And then the pink to gold shimmer. So fun. Very like 80s grunge to me. I think I say that with anything that's pink and black, honestly. But it's really pretty. Let's get it on our swatch wheel. First coat here. I feel like it's on the slightly thin side for the first coat. Yeah, opacity wise, we're definitely going to need to. Makes it nonetheless beautiful. I do think if you did a thin coat, you could do this as a topper on something. Hello, Sapphire Girl. Welcome in. Sapphire Nail Girl. I missed the middle part of your handle there. I apologize. We are okay, and that's what you have listed as your name and your handle. So that's what I'm going to call you unless you tell me otherwise. Welcome in. Crystal said these are all beautiful tonight, aren't they? Like, y'all, normally I will get a polish that I'm like, oh, it's not my favorite. You know, there are things that go in my de-stash box after I swatch it, and I have not seen a single one that's going in that box. All these are keepers. It doesn't bode well for when I get my wall finally up, but we're just gonna have to figure it out because y'all, this is stunning. Jen said, oh my god, with a shocked emoji face. Here it is with the flash, because if it couldn't get any better, boom, it does. You see that beautiful linear hollow and then the pink gold shimmer as well. It's gorgeous. I keep saying I hope I have sunshine for polish swatches, and now I really hope I have sunshine because this hollow needs the sun. Like, I want to show off those beautiful rainbows. Let's go in with a second coat. Again, this is Cheers to 11 Years from Sassy Sauce Polish. Look at all those pink glitters in there, and then those black flakes. Opacity, I am happy with that in too. Oh, and now we have a flake on my nail, so it's just going to be annoying the rest of the night. Can I get that off? Nope, she's dried already. All right, okay. We're going to live with it. Pretend you don't see it, y'all. This is so pretty. Look at how that pink gold shimmer really, like, pumped up on that second coat. Absolutely love it. So pretty. Again, I'm going to grab the flash so we can show off the hollow. Ooh, okay. Did y'all see that unfocused? Gorgeous. But here it is in focus. You can see that beautiful hollow flame, and then that shimmer just glows. She called this a party in a bottle, and she was not wrong. The official description is a party in a bottle, a linear hollow with golden pink shimmer, hot pink micro glitters, and black flakes. Just as pink and black are my favorite together. My bedroom walls are pink and I have black shelves. I love that. This is so pretty, y'all. Okay. Let me get the bottle shot. Let me get the bottle closed and I'll give you a label shot of it. Hello, Jess. We are showing off some new stuff coming to HHC next month. If anyone hasn't purchased from HHC yet this month, it is still available through the 21st. If you've never heard of HHC before, it is Hello Handmade Creations. It is a group shop where multiple indie brands can come together and sell their products. So you can try out new brands together with only one shipping. You can also discover new brands. It's all handmade items, and you have polishes and hand creams and cuticle oils and stamping plates and bookmarks and just all kinds of wonderful handmade items. So this is 2 coats, y'all. I cannot get it to stay still on there. 2 coats of Sassy Sauce Polish. Cheers to 11 years. Jess says, hey, y'all. Hi, Crumbs and Gems. I love your handle. And Crystal says, hey, Jess. All right, so those were our 2 Sassy Sauce options. Again, Cheers to 11 years is $13.50 with a cap of $500. And I'm very happy this is a high cap because I feel like this is going to be one people want, y'all. It's so pretty. Okay, so those are our Sassy Sauce options. Now we're going to go into VV's options. It is our last brand for the night. I do want to show you Lizmo's Creations Scrunchie Plus fabric closer up, so don't run away at the end. Stay tuned for me to show you those a little bit closer, but we're going to finish our polishes off with Victorian Varnish. She has 2 polishes and her magnetic Captivate top coat as well, so I'm going to show you how that works live here on camera. We're going to start with the magnetic because of that purpose. I'm going to do a magnetic on here. I know we don't usually, but I'm going to do it on this swatch wheel and let it fully dry while we do our other swatches. And then I will top it with Captivate and we'll use a bar magnet so you guys can see how that actually works because it is literal magic. Let me find my papers here. Again, remember that Victorian Varnish has Bath and Body offerings too. She has her Lavish in the Divine Lychee scent. This is a refreshing yet bright blend of lychee mixed with red tea, geranium, and lily. It's $9 with a cap of 50. It is a 2-ounce airless pump bottle. If you want to see my feelings on the smell of this or see me actually smell it, you'll have to go back to the beginning of the video in the replay because, y'all, I'm covered in scents right now and I could not tell you which one is which. And then also offering for HHC's 11-year anniversary, we have the Aloha Strawberry Scented Potion Body Lotion. This is a 3.5 airless pump bottle. It is a fusion of sweet, fresh strawberries, juicy tangerine, papaya, and lovely coconut wrapped in a golden shortcake and whipped cream scent. It's $13, and there's a hard cap on this one of 50 available. So this is a bigger bottle. Obviously, you have 2 ounces versus 3.5, but this is a body lotion, and this is a hand and cuticle cream. So those are our VV's body care items that they're offering next month. And now we're going to get into the polishes, starting with their magnetic, which is a continuation on their Books, Botanical, and Tea series that they're working on. This one is Frilly Lily. You can see the super cute lily in the background on its lily pad. It is a bright green magnetic. When magnetized, reveals a stunning array of shifts throughout the rainbow, and hollow flakes add dimension. This is going to be $14 with a cap of 300 of these available. And we've already seen the magic, but for those who just came in, watch how she shifts. It's absolutely stunning. I get like poison apple vibes. Does anybody else get that with that kind of burgundy-esque look base and then the green glowing through it? Ooh, look at that bright yellow. We didn't see that on the front camera. Yes. Oh, I'm obsessed, y'all. This is so pretty. And then, of course, it has hollow flakes that really are going to sparkle when we get that flash on it. Yes. Oh, my gosh. This is so pretty. I love this. This is another keeper. I don't think anything is going in my D-stash box, y'all. Not from this month. Like, these are so pretty. All right. Again, because I want to show this with the Captivate. Ooh, Laura says Mardi Gras. That would work too. Hello, Zach. Welcome in. Yeah, Mardi Gras would be a really good use for this polish as well. Although, technically, this is going to come out after Mardi Gras, but you could save it for Mardi Gras next year. I just think it's stunning and can see using it year-round. I love green, though, so there's that. But I'm going to show this on the swatch wheel in 2 coats so we can use our Captivate top coat. And I'm also going to do it on its swatch the year with a bar and a velvet like we always do. But first up, I do want to get this on here so we can dry as we do those. So first coat going on our swatch wheel. Again, this is Frilly Lily from Victorian Varnish. We're going to do this unmagnetized because Captivate does not require you to magnetize every layer. So here it is unmagnetized. We are very, very green unmagnetized. So you're also going to see the difference, which usually, y'all, I show you unmagnetized, but then I have to quickly magnetize it. So it's going to be interesting that I can show you it both ways here. Honestly, it's pretty opaque in one coat. Like, I'm happy with that. So that's always a bonus to me to find a decently opaque magnetic. When you get into one that's like still sheer on 2 or 3, there's where we're questionable, but opaque on 1 makes me so happy, and it's pretty rare. So love that. I'm going to set this just up here so it's, y'all can see it, but I don't hopefully stick my hand in it. And we're going to grab out our Victorian Varnish Glamour Gear. If you haven't used one of these, it's fantastic. It has 2 bar magnets in it, so you can use it as a line magnet, or you can use it as velvet. You can use it as a hand prop for painting. There's magnets that attach, like the magnets all the way through it, so you can use this side for your magnetic too. You can use it for posing. It's so versatile. I have 4 of these. I absolutely love them. I use them in every single live, and we have magnetic polishes. So I'm going to use that. And then we're going to grab our clear swatch sticks wherever I put them. Oh, they're right here, so I wouldn't lose them. But guess what I did? I lost them. All right, I'm going to use my clear swatch sticks. We're going to do bar magnet and a velvet swatch. So let's go in with our first coat here. I'm not going to show it to you unmagnetized, honestly, because we've already done that. I am going to zoom in, though, so y'all can see the magic on the gear happen here. But yeah, I don't see a point in showing it unmagnetized since we will. Okay, I lied. I'm going to show it unmagnetized, just so you can see the difference in the opacity on the clear swatch stick versus the opaque one. So anyone who uses clear extensions, all right, here she is, unmagnetized. I don't want to play with it too long, though VV does have a good working time. And boom, look at that beautiful magnet. It is stunning. Like, you can't tell me it's not. Like, we went from green, sparkly gorgeousness to this beautiful rainbow of a background with that green line. Stunning. Jensen, I only used 2 coats for my swatch of Frilly Lily, and I can see that. Like, 100% this is going to be done in 2, no problems. All right, let's do our second swatch stick because we are going to also do it velvet. When I do my swatches, I will have my pinky unmagnetized, my ring and middle nails will be done with a bar magnet, and then my index and thumb. I've been doing glass bead lately because I really like it. Hello, Maria. At some point, I may go back to just straight velvet, but I'm really into the glass bead method, so that's what I've been doing. I always put all that stuff in my descriptions too, y'all. So if you've ever wondered what I've used, it's in there. You just got to read. Okay, so while these are setting, I want to go back to the swatch wheel and do a second coat because, again, I want to give this its time to dry. You want it to be fully dry, so it's recommended. Actually, I wonder what her paper says. We've done this once before. I think recommend at least 5 minutes. I was about to say 5 to 10 minutes, I think is what I typically do. But it is recommended to let it fully dry before you go in with that Captivate. So I'm going to do my second coat of it so that this can dry. I'm actually going to turn on a stopwatch too, maybe if my phone will unlock. Hello, thank you. I'm going to turn on a stopwatch just so we can kind of see how long I let it set before we add that Captivate. So again, here it is unmagnetized in 2 coats, opaque, totally opaque in 2 coats, and beautiful. Y'all know I'm a firm believer you don't have to magnetize a magnetic polish. Polish is meant to be worn however you wish. There are no rules except for maybe don't eat it, but you know, to each their own. No, for real, don't eat polish. That's bad. Here it is. I'm going to put the flash on it because, again, it does have that hollow. Y'all, I'm obsessed with this one. Laura, I keep meaning to ask if your glass bead contraption is still hanging in there for you. It is. It's fantastic. I today questioned if my battery was dying, but then I realized I just didn't have the switch on all the way. And yes, I use it every single magnetic swatch. And I literally think of you every time I use it. Twice today, I tried to message you and be like, hey, how's it going? And then, you know, ADD kicked in and I forgot to do it. So it works fantastic and I love it. And I appreciate you and Kyle so much for making it for me. All right, here is our bar magnet in 1 coat. Again, y'all, I'm pretty happy with that opacity. For 1 coat, it's not bad. It's really not. You can see how, I'm going to put these next to each other. Look at how different that is. You have this, all the green on this one, and then this one has more of a purpley rainbow base, and then just the line is green. I love this. I love a versatile polish. I love when you get multiple polishes in one, and this is no exception. Again, here it is, one coat velvet, which usually velvet to me shows up better on the second coat, but it is there. Look at all that green, and then bam, your red, rainbow, purplish, and then green, and then back. I'm obsessed. This is beautiful. Let's do our second coats of it. Again, this one is Frilly Lily from Victorian Varnish. Second coat going on here for our bar magnet. Pop that down there. And instant. If you've never used magnetics, I feel like Victorian varnishes are a great starter magnetic. They are very user-friendly. They have plenty of working time. So if I didn't get that down there instantly, it still would have magnetized. And then you add in the fact that we're going to play with their new Captivate magnetic top coat. And that makes it even more user-friendly because you do not have to magnetize every single layer. You can put it on and then you do your magnets. So 2, 3 coats, what have you, and then you top it after it's fully dry with Captivate, and then use your magnetic. It saves so much time, y'all. Love it. Laura says, it makes me so happy. It makes me so happy too. I love it. And I love you, and I appreciate you and Kyle for making me it. It makes my swatching so much easier. Jen says, 100% agree about Vivi's magnetics being user-friendly. So for sure. I feel like I want to give y'all label shots and things too. I don't know what to do right now. I don't know what to do with myself because we're in the weird polish drying stage that I hate. Y'all know I hate, but it's where we're at. All right, I'm going to show it again really quick unmagnetized. I'll give you guys a label shot. Here is Frilly Lily in 2 coats unmagnetized. For anyone who likes it that way. I do. I think it's beautiful. And then of course, again, it has that hollow in it. So with the flash, the official description was covered up by a paper. Hold please. A bright green magnetic, when magnetized, reveals a stunning array of shifts throughout the rainbow, and hollow flakies add dimension. It's $14, a cap of 300. Apparently one of the dogs wants to go outside. All right, let's grab our bar magnet. Has it been long enough? I don't know, but it is for us to look at it. Ooh, yes, look at it. It really does make me think of Hypnotic and some of the siblings to Hypnotic. It's got all that gorgeous shift in there. I don't know why I chose my ring finger, but that's what we did. So opaque in 2 coats, definitely. You have that beautiful base, so shifty, and then that stunning green line. It just pops right off of it. It's absolutely beautiful. Let's grab the flash. I love this one, y'all. Latanya does top pickety picks, and I try not to pick favorites, but this is in my top. Although I say that, and I just looked at the wheel, and they're so good. All of them are so good. My thumb keeps getting my attention. That beautiful Sassy Sauce Apple Teeny. Like, y'all, I can't. Okay, I love everything. I do. I love it all. I can't. We're not picking a favorite. I can't do it. It's like picking one of my favorite dogs. Y'all, we can't do it. I don't have favorites. They're all good. I love them all. Okay, here it is, Velvet. And oh my goodness, I cannot wait to do the glass bead on this, y'all. Ugh, I love this polish. It's so shifty. Where is Tammy? I need Tammy to come in here and get all these compliments, y'all. She deserves them. She's earned them. I haven't seen what she's got coming for her anniversary. Next month is Vivi's 3rd-year anniversary, but I'm already excited. If this is a taste, y'all. I have Captivate, but haven't tried it yet. Anyone know if it helps smudges? Define smudges. Like if you smudge your magnetic, because it definitely will smudge a stamp. Like it is not designed. It is designed. Hello, Melissa. Welcome, welcome. We got the whole gang tonight, y'all. This is so fun. It is definitely designed to re-wet every layer that you have on. It essentially melts them back together. So it is gonna definitely smudge anything you have. But if you mean like smudging your magnetics and then putting it on, I would assume that it would help get rid of a smudge because it melts everything. All right, here's our Velvet with flash. Jen says, wait until you glass bead her 3-year anniversary polish. Ooh, I'm so excited, y'all. I think I'm going to open that package in the next few days. I think next week. this week, y'all, I don't even know what day it is anymore. It is second in line on my shelf right now. We have Polish Pickup next, I think will be our next live. I think that's what that package is. And then we go into Victorian Varnish, and she has a new product, y'all. I cannot wait to show it to you. I can't wait to open it. I know that it's in that envelope, so I haven't opened it because I want to do the live opening with y'all, but like, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Okay, let's get you a label shot of these two beauties here. Jess says, no, like, if you have a smudge, it'll fix it. I would assume it would. I mean, I haven't tested that theory, but, like, it melds all your layers back together, so I would assume that it would help with a smudge. Melissa, hi, I got you live today. You did. And Jen says, Crystal, I love the decals. Oh, I haven't seen those yet either. I'm so excited, y'all. Okay, here is 2 coats of Frilly Lily magnetized. You have velvet on top, bar on bottom. And I already gave you guys 2 coats of it unmagnetized. Boom. I'm going to move our gear out of the way because we are done with it now. All right. Now, let's talk about Captivate. Again, Frilly Lily, the price, what was the price? $14, cap of 300 of this one available, y'all. And I felt like that cap was high, but now don't know because it's so good. It's so good, y'all. Okay, let's go into Captivate. Let's talk about Captivate because we have our magnetic here, unmagnetized. Victorian Varnishes Captivate Magnetic Sealer Top Coat. I'm going to read straight off the page, y'all, and then we'll kind of ad-lib a little bit. I've used it. I love it. We'll go about my experience. All right, Captivate was created to stop the bulk of adding more polish to reactivate and captivate or achieve the magnetic effect with magnetic polishes. Magnetic effect polishes are some of our favorite finishes, and we love all the looks you're able to achieve in them. That was the passion creating this top coat, making it easier than ever to get the look you're going for. Captivate has the ability to enhance an even more ethereal style of magnetic polishes. For best results, we recommend using some type of a neodymium magnet, which is what I'm going to do. I got my I think it's a 30-pound right here. We're going to use it. It's my trusty one we use all the time. Crystal said thanks. Jen says you're welcome. They are beautiful in regards to her decals. If you guys have not purchased any decals from Crystal or you have no idea what we're talking about, Crystal has a brand called Enchanted Goth Decals, and she makes super cool waterslide decals. Foxy Nails, Crystal's here in the chat. Definitely go check out her page, y'all, because they're stunning. And she collabed with Vivi for their 3rd anniversary with some decals. I haven't seen them yet. I haven't shown them off yet. I will show them off. I think I have them. I haven't opened the package, but I'm assuming I have them. So love that she included some of the images from the cogs. Yes, I love that. Wait, from her cog. Are you talking about her? You're talking about decals. These are magnets. Anyways, okay, so Captivate, how to use. Apply 2 to 3 thin coats of magnetic polish as you would with regular polish, allowing it to dry completely without using a top coat. That is important. Don't top coat it. You just want to let it dry. They recommend at least 5 minutes. You can choose to magnetize, or we recommend waiting until you apply Captivate, which is what I'm doing here. I have not magnetized this at all. Apply Captivate using a floating type method with brush over the surface of the nail, just like with regular top coat. You can add a liberal amount. The product is very thin and designed to reactivate and captivate the magnetic feature in the dried polish. With your magnet of choice, hover over the nail for 30 seconds to a minute. Repeat this step for each nail that you wish to captivate the chosen magnetic effect on. Add our Illuminate Quick Dry Glossy Top Coat to finalize the look. You may choose to magnetize again to completely lock in the final look for a longer wear time without the spreading of the magnetic pigments. Over time, in magnetic polishes, we do see some blown out effects, but this minimizes it. Step 5 is have fun creating and showing off your nail skills, always in the pursuit of polish. So super cute, very easy to use. Again, you can see how thin that is. Let me grab, I have my bottle of Illuminate here. Look at those bubbles. Like, do you see the movement of that? That shows how thin this is to a top coat. So it is very thin. It's designed to be thin, which means you can use more. I personally, I'm not going to open this bottle yet because I have a bottle on my desk over here. And I don't like using things wasteful in it. Like, this will get used, but we're going to use my open bottle. Same exact thing, literally same exact consistency. But we're going to go ahead and do this on top of our thing. How long has it been? It's been 11 minutes, y'all. They recommend at least 5. We're going to see what happens at 11. So Jen says like a pH balancer or nail dehydrator. Yes, it is similar to that consistency. Obviously very, very different products, but similar to that consistency. Let's go in. I am going to do a liberal amount on here. And again, you want to float. If you do not float, you will notice some pigment come off on your brush. It will be slightly colored because this stuff essentially melts your polish. I'm going to hover over it like it said. I think technically because I'm a swatch, but you know what? Okay, did y'all see that already? Look at that. It was dry. It's been 11 minutes and some seconds. I just put a coat of that on. I'm going to let this sit here, but you can see, look at that magnet line, y'all. So you can do 2-3 coats of your polish. You do not have to magnetize every layer, and then follow it up with a layer of Captivate and magnetize that one. So much easier, saves you so much time, very, very user friendly. And then let this dry completely. Obviously, for me personally, when I do my magnetics, I hold my magnet for a minute. I actually tell my phone to start a minute timer, and then I watch out the window, or I watch the TV, or whatever I got going on. Sometimes I scroll Facebook and catch up on notifications, but I do wait a full minute personally, and then you can leave it as is, but you're gonna get some blowout with magnetic. It just happens that that pigment's gonna want to spread back out, but you can seal it again with your Illuminate top coat from Glisten & Glow, or whatever your favorite, not Glisten & Glow, from Victorian Varnish, or whatever your favorite top coat is. And then I personally do like to magnetize my top coat one more time, but that's just me. But here it is, magnetized in 2 coats after using Captivate. Let me find that bar magnet so you guys can see both of them. Like, both got very beautiful crisp lines, and you can even see, ooh, that this one has a bit of a shine to it, and it's a little bit smoother because of it being a top coat. Now, it is not a final top coat. I would put Illuminate on top of it, but you can see a little bit of shine and smoothness from that top coat compared to the 2 coats without it. But our lines are both crisp and both beautiful. Fantastic. I will give you a label shot just so y'all remember that it is a magnetic top coat with our magnet here. I don't know if that's slightly confusing to have a polish with it, but this was 2 coats of Vivi's Frilly Lily with 1 coat of Captivate on top of it. And again, it's recommended to let it dry for at least 5 minutes. We waited 11 minutes and it still moved. I mean, I wouldn't wait an hour, y'all. It's not, we're not miracle workers, but it definitely gave you some time to let that base set and do what you needed to, and then you were able to still come back and magnetize it. So absolutely beautiful. Let's put the flash on it one more time just because we can, and it's so sparkly. Love it. And of course, this top coat will work with other brands of magnetics. I have used it in swatching with other brands, but it is sold obviously by Victorian Varnish. But game changer. If you love magnetics and you hate the time, this cuts down the time. If you love magnetics but you've been afraid to use them, this makes it so easy, y'all. It's absolutely a fantastic product. It will be available for $9. I don't have a cap listed. I do know it's available on their website typically, so I don't think there's going to be a cap, but just know that there might be. Again, $9 for Vivi's Captivate Magnetic Sealer Top Coat. We have one more polish to show y'all. We have Vivi's second offering. I butchered that already. Ho'omakia? Y'all, I don't know. It is Hawaiian for congratulations. This is for celebrating HHC's 11-year anniversary. This one is a berry jelly based, loaded with purple, violet, pink Aurora shimmer with a linear hollow and hollow flakes. And I feel like I see some green in there, y'all. We may not see it out of the bottle, but I feel like we get green at extreme angles. This is very pretty and very shifty, and it is definitely in my keep, y'all. I'm keeping every single bottle from this collection tonight, from this offerings. Everything I've showed you tonight, I think, is a knockout of the park and will be going in my to keep box. Will my shelf regret that later? Maybe, but right now, I don't care. That's a later problem, and they're stunning. So let's get a coat of this on our swatch wheel. Now it does say jelly, which obviously means we're gonna need to build up a few coats. It is a beautiful berry base. You can see all those hollow twinkles already just under my arch light here. Again, jelly base, so we are not opaque in one. I didn't expect it to be, but here is the opacity in the first coat. And then if we grab that flash, I can show off the hollow. So this is a linear hollow as well as having hollow flaky. So you get a little bit of a flame. I think the second coat's going to do better for that part. But then you definitely see those hollow flakies sparkle in there. Absolutely beautiful. I don't remember, did I tell you it's $14 with a cap of 200 of these? I'm not sure if I did or not. Let's do our second coat. Again, typically you would let this dry a lot longer, but we ain't got time for that. Yes, look at how much depth it got on that second coat. Again, I know it's a jelly base, but like, I'm not angry at that opacity. You get the jelly vibe, but then you get that shimmer, which makes it seem more opaque. And you got way more of that shift in there. You can see the purple and violet and pink very easily. The green I was seeing in the bottle definitely did not come out, so that was just the angle of the bottle. But you can see all three of those shifts way, way, way more in the second coat. Laura says those two are pretty together. Aren't they? I was thinking the same exact thing. The berry in this one really kind of makes the base of this lean a little more purple. And then the green of it, like, yeah, I think they're beautiful together too. I think, y'all, they're all so gorgeous together. Are they not? Is that not a stunning lineup? And this is just a teeny tiny portion of what will be available at HHC. Like, there are so many fantastic brands and gorgeous offerings that are going to be on there. So definitely make sure you check it out. If you still want to see what's available for January, that is open until the 21st. And then this will go wishlisting live on February 1st. And pre-order starts February 14th through the 21st. Again, it is a pre-order product, but y'all, they're so worth the wait. Absolutely beautiful. So shifty. Let me get the flash on that. Oh, look at the hollow. You can see the linear hollow way more now, and then all the little hollow flakies. And look at the glow on the Frilly Lily with it together. These are so pretty together. I love these. All right, I want to turn the lights down on this one because I feel like it's going to show. Yeah, look at that shift more. Ooh, look at the shift on Frilly Lily too, y'all. Low lighting is just stunning for all polishes. Look at that LynB and oh, yes. Okay. So every lighting on this baby is beautiful. Look at that gorgeous shift. Okay, lights back on. I will give you guys a label shot. And then I want to show you Lizmo's Creations Scrunchy Pluses a little bit closer. You can see those beautiful designs. And then I will let y'all go. I know it's been a long one, but we just had so many beautiful, beautiful things to show off tonight. And smell things. Smelly things always take longer because I talk a lot, and we know that. And I hope that if you are here, that you know that and you are okay with that. And if not, then maybe my lives aren't the place for you, but I hope they are. All right, here is 2 coats of however we say this. Hoamaikiai? Y'all, I don't even know. I think I said it wrong every single time today, and I changed it every time. But this is Victorian Varnishes, however you say that. It's congratulations in Hawaii, in Hawaiian. This is the HHC 11-year anniversary polish. Again, we're going to be capped at 200 bottles for $14 each. And that is all of our polish offerings. I'm going to put our wheel to the side for a moment because I do, again, want to show off Lizmo's Creations items as I'm knocking everything over, bashing into stuff. So they are I lied. They are starting a new series this month. We are starting Electric Fruits. So we have our Pumpango Punch Scrunchie Plus Duo. So you have our super cute Scrunchie Plus, which is a neon lavender fabric with neon pink polka dots and pomegranate fruits. I love these little pomegranate flower-esque things. They're super adorable. Thank you so much for the follow, Rebecca. I hope that you enjoy my content. All right, so this is our scrunchie. It has a super cute matching purple zipper. Inside we have our Lizmo's tag, as always, which I love. I just think this is such a cute touch. Hello, Tammy. We just finished showing off your stuff, and I'm recapping Lizmo's Creations items really quickly. I showed everyone how amazing and magical your Captivate magnetic top coat is. They're great. Well, 2 hours late, but hey, y'all. No, I get it, Tammy. Y'all have a life. I never expect makers to make it in here. When you do, it's great, and I love it. But I do know you have other things to do. So, and we showed everything, and we love everything. And yes. That's all I have to say. Okay, so also coming with Lizmo's Pomango Punch Scrunchie Plus Duo, you get the 2 milliliter roller ball, which comes inside the scrunchie, and it is in the same scent. It's the Pomango Punch scent. Tammy says, "This painting is kicking my butt." Laura is painting too. She's only doing her bathroom, but yeah, painting the whole house, do not recommend. I didn't even do that when we moved in. I painted one wall in the living room, one giant wall, but I painted it. I painted the bottom half of the dining room because it had really, really ugly grape wallpaper border that I took off, and I painted my office. That was it. I was not painting everything else. Technically, I still need to retouch up my stairs from doing the flooring on the stairs, but it's been a year yet, and I haven't done it. We'll get there. Okay, you also get the 5 milliliter cuticle oil. So you get all 3 items. I know I tucked that in there, but I want to pop her back out. Hello. It's so cute, y'all. I absolutely love this. Absolutely love this teeny tiny roller ball. So these 3 things are what come with the Pomango Punch Scrunchie Plus Duo. This is $11.50 for the duo, with 26 of these available. That scent is a fizzy grapefruit pop with juicy mango and tart pomegranate, bold, bright, and electric. If you want to see me smell it, go back to the very beginning of the video because I did that then. And then also available in that scent will be their 6 milliliter refillable cutie pen. It is a brush cuticle pen, and then it's a click style, so you push down on the bottom of it, and then when it's empty, you twist off this black cap and then use an item. I usually use a cuticle pusher to push the spring back into the top and then reload it with your oil. The cutie pen is $8.50 with a cap of 40 of these available. And then speaking of refilling these, a new item this month is a 30 milliliter cuticle oil refill bottle. This also is in the Pomango Punch scent, and it is $18 with a cap of 20 of these. So this is available. It's ginormous, y'all. Like literally, I love that the caps are the same size. Like this is our 5 milliliter little baby, and then look at that. Okay, so if you like this scent, you can now purchase it in 30 milliliters as well. That's all of our Pomango Punch items. That is their new series of electric fruits. And then they are also offering items for HHC's anniversary. So we have a Scrunchie Plus Duo bundle. I'm calling it a bundle, y'all. It's a bundle. This is Island Bloom for 11 years. So you're going to get the Scrunchie Plus in this super cute floral print. It is a vibrant flower field on a mint green background with a pink zipper. So these are so cute. I love these colors. It's very, very bright. And then we have our hot pink zipper here. Again, the cute tag. And then inside of it was our Island Bloom scented 2 milliliter roller ball. It also comes with a 5 milliliter refill. Again, the cap matches our zipper. And this time you get the 6 milliliter cutie pen with the bundle in the same scent. We have that Island Bloom scent, which is a vibrant burst of pink hibiscus with a juicy pop of fresh pineapple. It's floral, tropical, and glowing like an island in full bloom. And this whole bundle here, you get all the items for $14.50 with a cap of 26 of these available. So tons of awesome items. Laura said, what color are you doing? Tammy said, I did Dorian Gray and Notre Dame Gargoyle Gray and accenting in black, white, and turquoise teal. That sounds amazing, and I want pictures of yours too. Everyone just needs to see me pictures of their beautiful painting, housing projects, all your projects. Just send me pictures, y'all. I just love to know what you're doing. Send me pictures of things. All right. So again, this is available for pre-order February 14th through the 21st. And I know I showed it earlier, but I'm like, I really want to do this again. I'm going to turn off the arch lights here because I totally think, yes, This, the Pomango Punch Scrunchie Plus is definitely UV reactive. It is a bright neon color. That pink polka dots are super picking up. And then I just feel like this one might also be, I feel like maybe the flowers a little bit. It's just really cute too, but super fun. I thought we would see if those are UV reactive. Turn the light back on. Boom. All right, those are both patterns of the Scrunchie Plus coming available. Again, this is the typical duo with the 2 milliliter and the 5 milliliter cuticle oil. This is the bundle that comes with the 2 milliliter, the 5 milliliter, and the 6 milliliter cutie pen. Boom. Okay, those are all the things. I'm going to flip you around. I think I've shown off everything. There's a lot tonight. Oh, I'll zoom you out a little bit. So if anybody wants to screenshot, again, this is everything that I showed you tonight. Which will be available for wish listing February 1st. Pre-order starts February 14th and goes through the 21st. HHC January is still open for a couple days. So if you've missed anything or you forgot to look or you just want to go back and see if there's anything else you want, definitely go do that because there are fantastic things available right now as well. Cool. Gonna flip you around. Maybe. Yep, that's a graveyard of dog toys. I have 3 dog toys over there that Waffles has ripped open that I have to fix. So welcome to my dirty little secrets. But yes, so many gorgeous things tonight. And I get to wear 2 of them tonight. Look at that. This is our Colors to Carol. Beautiful, beautiful, what are you called? Something. I've lost the paper. Y'all, I have so many papers on my desk right now. Sunkissed Petals. I was like, it's petals something. Beautiful Sunkissed Petals. And then Sassy Sauce Apple Teeny on my thumb. Both are absolutely gorgeous. Yes, so many. Oh, y'all, I didn't turn off my stopwatch. There we go. It's still going. It's been 27 minutes since we did our 2 coats of Victorian Varnish magnetic in the Frilly Lily. And Tammy, you will be happy to know that we were at 11 minutes before I magnetized that baby, and it worked like a charm. I'm telling y'all, Captivate is a game changer for magnetics. If you've been afraid of magnetics, if you don't like the time of magnetics, Captivate will be so helpful for you. So definitely check it out. At $9 a bottle, you throw it in your cart. You're already paying shipping anyways, y'all. Just do it. Just do it. So, let's see. We have Jess says, thank you for sharing. Thank you so much for coming in, Jess, and hanging out with us. Crystal says, thanks, Chelsea. Have a good night. You too. And Tammy sent some hearts and said woot. So I think that's a great place to end it. I will have another live in a couple days. Like I said, I've got Polish Pickup, I think, next. And then I will have Victorian Varnish's stuff coming out in February, which is their 3-year anniversary. Yay for 3 years. And I know she has some fantastic things in the work. I know there is a new item that I'm dying to open the envelope. It came the other day, and I've been very good and haven't opened it, but I cannot wait. So hopefully we'll show that in the next few days, week. It'll be this week at some point. So thank you all for hanging out with me tonight, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.